Hi, I'm Sarah Wilder, and this is part 24B of Surviving the Man I Married. Thank you for being here. So, we left off with Rachel and I in the basement. We're camping down there. It's the 4th of July weekend, and I don't want to be alone because I had been with Jim for a week and a half after the poisoning incident, and I was exhausted from playing defense. I was exhausted. So we've been watching movies, FaceTiming Becca because we held her hostage and made her hang out with us because we were creeped out. We thought, you know what, at least if we get murdered, there's a witness and she'll help us out. Not the local police. We've already tried that and they did nothing. They were the first to respond, last to help. So at least we have Becca in California. So, okay. So around 3:30 in the morning, I had to use my restroom upstairs. I know we had a restroom in the basement, but I needed to go upstairs to my bathroom to get something. So I go up the basement stairs to the main level, then I turn and go through the living room to go up the main stairs. And who do you think is waiting for me on the main stairs? Jim. Jim is there. I look up and there is this big boob standing on the stairs, pretending like squinting, going like this. He's got glasses on his face, and behind him, I could see the bedroom light is on and the bathroom light is on in his room. And he's pretending like I woke him up. No thanks, sir. No thanks. And I told him, go back to bed. No one believes you. You're fake and quit bugging me. So I start to head for my bathroom and he follows me and starts peppering me with questions about downstairs. And I'm closing my bathroom door and he's asking all these questions. And I'm like, you know what? You're not coming downstairs to watch videos with us. Go back to bed. I'm closing the door now and you had better not be there when I open it again. And so I shut the door, kicked his foot out of the way, and I shut the door. I got what I needed from the bathroom, but I waited, I lingered. And then when I opened the door, he wasn't there anymore. He wasn't there. And his bedroom door was shut. So I went back downstairs. I told Becca and Rachel about it, and we had a huge laugh about it. We had a huge laugh. We were scared. It was like nervous laughter. It was like, you know how you see on those ghost shows, those people are ghost hunting and their nervous laughter? That was us. We were, you know what? We were living with a man who had an entity called the Cowboy and God knows how many other personalities. And he had over 100 knives and several guns. His bedroom had an armory of knives. I don't know what the right word is for knives. Anyway, we laughed our butts off. Uh, Therapeutic laughter, yes. Therapy, I don't know. I flunked. I'd already flunked at that point, probably 11 therapists. But wiener dogs, chocolate, and my kids get me through anything. Okay, so then there was the next day, the next morning. We get up, we have a little sleep, we sleep for a little while. And, you know, keep in mind, we had the dogs. We have both dogs with us, and they weren't really defense dogs, but they could alert us to anyone jiggling the door handle at the top of the basement stairs. What we woke up to, however, was not dogs barking, it was smells. Rachel and I woke up to the smells of breakfast cooking. Now, Jim was a very good breakfast cook. He really was. He was cooking something. So we get up the stairs, we get dressed, we get up the stairs, and there he is sitting at the kitchen table in a chef apron, and he has got all this food. He has hash browns, he has bacon, he has eggs. In the oven are brownies. Now, this is not super early in the morning. It's probably maybe 9 or 10, no later than that. And he's got all this food and he wants us to eat. And we're like, no, thanks. We're not eating. We're not staying. I don't know why you went to all this trouble. There's just no reason for this. And he implored us and he kept pushing and pushing. And we're like, no, dude, no, we're not. We put our stuff in the car, start the car. We're going to go uh, run a little errand. So he keeps pushing. He is now just absolutely insistent. He's begging us to eat this food. And we looked at each other and we looked at him. And I said, you know what? No, you've probably poisoned it. I got the dogs all situated and I just said, I'm going to go run some errands and do a few things. I'll be back. And it was Sunday. It was Sunday the 3rd. So, what our errand was something we concocted the night before, me and Rachel. We wanted to go to the trailer, to the Jayco trailer. It was like maybe 2 miles down the road, no more than that, kept in a storage facility. And we went to find a blacklight because we were going to get inside that trailer and we were going to try and find evidence that Jim was using it for cheating because the divorce was back on and I wanted some evidence. I wanted leverage. So we hit up 3 different hardware stores looking for a blacklight. We finally found one. It's Sunday in Utah. All right, so we get the couple miles down the road, we get to the secure storage facility. I pull up to the keypad, I punch in the code. We sit there awkwardly waiting for the gate to slowly swing open. We go down the lane, and about 12 spaces down on the right is my trailer. We park in front, go up to the trailer. I have to go unzip it. It's covered. We had just had it serviced in April, so about little over 2 months earlier, we had it serviced at Camping World. Every fall and every spring, we'd have the trailer ready for winter or ready for summer. So I knew that the trailer would be clean and everything should be in place, but I wanted to find evidence. We were going to get divorced. I knew it. I needed leverage. I was motivated, had a black light. We were ready to go. So I unzip the trailer, I unlock the door, pull it open, and right away, we both went, ugh. There weren't any smells, but the air was heavy, heavy. And yes, it was super dark with that thick cover on it, but it was more than that. It was more than that. The air inside that trailer was just thick, icky, icky. So we put the lights on. There was enough juice in the battery. We could look around. And what was staring us right in the face, it didn't take long. Clue number one. Clue number one was two big black garbage bags right in front of the trailer freezer fridge unit. Now, inside those bags were blankets, camping blankets. They were always kept in the trailer. They were used, kept washed, dried, stored right back in the trailer in those garbage bags to keep bugs and everything out of them, keep them clean. And they were always stored near the front of the trailer where the sofa was. They had been moved. They had been moved to right by the door, right in front of the refrigerator. They weren't there when we stored the trailer after the Camping World service. So we look around, and guess what? Clue number two was very obvious. The trailer had a futon sofa. You could pull it flat so someone could sleep on it. So that futon sofa was laid out flat, opened wide. That's why the bags of blankets were in front of the refrigerator. They're normally over in the corner right in front of the sofa. So clearly Jim had been using the trailer. He'd been using it for exactly what I knew he was using it for, or suspected rather, and there it was. So we turned those lights off and we got busy with that black light. We got busy looking for stains every which way. We didn't find any. We found nothing. We found nothing. We were so disappointed. We gave it our best shot. So when we got in the car, we told Becca what we'd been up to. She laughed her buns off because guess what? True crime fans that we are, you see what I'm wearing? True crime fans that we are, we had to surrender our card to Becca because we did not know or didn't remember that you need an activation spray to activate those stains, those human stains, so they illuminate under the black light. We didn't have any activation spray. We just had a lot of heart, a lot of will, and a lot of ambition, and it wasn't enough. So after the JCO, this was Sunday the 3rd, I went up to Salt Lake City to hang out with Rachel. So I did have to go back home, and I missed my dogs anyway, and I didn't worry about them. It was Monday the 4th. Jim had worked while I was away, worked that Monday while I was up in Salt Lake City. But I came back home, and the very next day, Tuesday the 5th, I had to go into Walmart and resign my job. I was just too sick to work there. The air was literally toxic for me. I just couldn't handle it. So I quit. And the day after that, Wednesday, was the 6th, and that was my infusion, and I could not wait. What I didn't know is the very next day, I would be leaving that house forever in a great big rush. July 7th, from then on, would be my personal Independence Day. Thank you for being here with me. I look forward to you joining me for part 25. Thank you so much. And ladies, I invite you to step out of the darkness and into your power.